Kia ora, you're watching NZOWN. Today we are joined by Sam, aka PNC.
What's up?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, it's cool.
Now you've been a very busy man recently, just releasing a new single, Moonlight.
Yep, just released it, kind of out of the blue, but it's out on radio now, so that's about it.
I was going to say it's kind of out of the blue because it doesn't come off the album Rookie Card, which has gained you quite a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Like, what's the kind of vibe with that? Are you about to release a whole bunch of more material on a long player or something?
Yeah, I'm going to keep putting singles out. We basically released it because I just kept doing music as Rookie Card was going.
Right. So
me and P Money, who executive produced and runs Dirty Records, we just decided we might as well just put it out. So we chucked it out, got a video grant as well, so put the video out. So we're like, why not? So it is working towards an album that's going to come out, which I'm working on, a lot at the moment, but I don't have a name for it or anything yet. But yeah, that's about it.
How many tracks have you got so far?
I'm working on there's about 15, but I'll do like last time I did like 20 or something, and then pick the best ones. So same deal.
So have you got like quite a number of different producers working with you, or is it just P Money at this stage?
P Money, he's the executive producer, so he's like the director.
Yep.
But say on my last album, he only produced one song and half produced Just Roll. So it's sort of the same deal. I have a couple of beats of him, but there's a lot of new dudes I'm working with on this, and it's nowhere near as sample based as Rookie Card was.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of just working with a lot of dudes who just play keyboard stuff. So I don't know. It's just kind of the feeling, what I was feeling at the time, and not as much the sample stuff that I'm getting. So
do you want to drop some of their names?
What are some of the names? The dude Tenacious that worked on Scribe's album. Yeah. There's a couple of lesser known dudes from Wellington. There's a dude called Dual Note that I've done some stuff with. So I like working with fresh talent as well. It's kind of like on Rookie Card, it was Fire and Ice produced most of the album. So I feel the young dudes always are really inspired to do stuff, whereas the people, once they start getting songs out, they just chill out. Yeah. I've done my songs now.
But you're not doing that, are you?
No, not me though. Not me.
Do you see yourself as maybe a bit of a mentor, considering that you've broken through into the market and people know your face, like helping these dudes out, by association?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not thinking, man, I gotta help everyone out. I'm more like using them because they've just got hot music, Yeah. So that's why I'm mainly using them. But yeah, it's cool if like people took me under their wing when I was young, so it's cool to do it with other people as well. Yeah.
Now, you talk about when you were young. You were raised and born in Palmerston North, is that right?
Yeah, I was actually born in Wellington, but I was only there for a couple of years. But I've lived most of my life in Palmer, yeah.
Palmerston North doesn't seem to be the epicentre of New Zealand hip-hop. Like, how did you actually come into what you're doing now?
I just loved the music.
Yeah.
That was it. I wasn't a dude who grew up with a lot of people around me doing hip-hop, but I just love the artists of the golden era of the 90s, like the Outkast and Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Biggie, those type of people, Outkast, and I just buy their CDs and just study the CDs, and I loved them. It was my life, listening to that music in my bedroom. So I did it. My gran bought me a computer, and I remember I stole a little microphone off my friend, and I just would rap over famous instrumentals and stuff, and I sent them out on the internet, and that's how I got known. Certain people heard me on the internet, like P Money, he checked my page, and David Dallas, those type of people, Breaking Records.
Yeah, because that's where you got your first break, right?
Yeah, Breaking Rec. I knew P Money and that beforehand, but then I moved to Auckland, started doing stuff with Breaking Rec, and that moved on to I got a deal with Dirty Records. So yeah, that was it. Just rapping in my bedroom, listening to Outkast CDs. That's about it. Yeah, that was it.
Do you think having that separation from like a local scene actually benefited you because you were able to kind of produce your own music without other people's influence?
Yeah, definitely. I think you learn to kind of stand on your own too, and I've never been a dude like in a group or something, so. Yeah, and plus not coming from a place where there's a lot of people doing music, I don't feel like I will try and do music like them. Like coming from Palmy, or especially yourself making the music, I think gave me a bit more of an open mind to make any type of song, and I'm not too worried about it. Whereas don't know, some dudes maybe are worried about what their mates will think of it or something, but I think it helped a bit, yeah.
That's cool. Now, did you ever expect, because last year you were up on stage at the New Zealand Music Awards, winning that award for Best Urban Release, did you ever expect back in those days, that you would be at that point?
Nah, not really. My dream was to put out an album.
Right.
So that's all I really thought of up to the point that I released it. I was just like, I just want to put an album out. And it was cool getting nominated, and it was even better winning. So it was cool. It's a good start. I want to keep doing more. Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the new single, Moonlight. You've got a vocalist on that track. Who is she?
Zisha Framo, I think her name is. Yep. You can get on. She'll be on MySpace and everywhere else, Facebook, those type of places. I found her on MySpace.
Oh, true.
When I did the Moonlight song, I had a vocal on it already, but I thought it needed a more like pop kind of sound rather than it was like a 70s R&B sound.
Right.
So I looked on MySpace for anyone that had Mariah Carey and as their influences, and she was the most popular result. And I clicked it, and I liked her voice. I thought it would fit the song, so I just emailed her, "Hey, do you want to jump on this song?" And luckily, she knew who I was as an artist, so she was happy. She came around and did it at P Money's house, and yeah, that was it.
So you guys going to be doing anything else together, or it's just a one-off?
Hey, yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's no plans at the moment. We did a remix to it with Awa from Nisha Mystic.
Yeah.
So, and she's on that too. But yeah, I think a lot of people liked what they heard from her, so she might do some more stuff.
Sure. Now, I've got to ask you, are you an 80s child? Because there seems to be a lot of 80s references coming across in your music and your videos over the past wee while, including Moonlight.
Yeah, 80s baby. I was born 84. 84. So, yeah, I'm real obsessed with late 80s and early 90s music, like the real pop, R&B, Bobby Brown type of music. Yeah, I love that stuff. So it always comes through in the music, like, in the Josh Roll video. So, yeah, I love that kind of stuff. When you're at a party, that's the best stuff to hear. Everyone tries to play their cool playlist for a while, but it always turns into the 80s. You know what I mean?
Although I have heard that you've got some other sort of influences which are non-hip hop related, like bands like TV on the Radio, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Is any of that kind of stuff going to be coming through on any of your new material?
Yeah, I want it to. I try not to make like I don't like it when people like, this is going to be my attempt at a crossover type of song. So I'm cautious at doing that kind of stuff. If it comes sort of more organically and it happens, I love to do it. I want to work with some different vocalists on this one, like some rock vocalists, but I got some songs just trying to work out who would fit on it best. But yeah, I like all types of music. Like, yeah, I love that TV on the Radio song, so anything. I just like good music, yeah.
Awesome. Well, look, I'm really excited about hearing some of your new material, and also congratulations on the new single, Moonlight. Make sure that you check it out if you haven't already. And thank you for joining us on the show today.
Okay, thank you very much.
So we're going to check out the latest video. This is PNC with
Moonlight.